Up top story getting you the latest from France. A short while ago, US President Donald Trump, after holding a bilateral meeting with the Indian Prime Minister, told reporters at that G7 meeting that he had a very good conversation, adding that the two sides are working on trade deals. Trump called Prime Minister Modi a tough negotiator and praised the Indian Prime Minister repeatedly. Prime Minister Modi told US President Donald Trump that the safety and security of lakhs of Indian seafarers is of paramount importance to India, highlighting New Delhi's concerns over the recent attacks on vessels in the Gulf carrying Indian crew members. Several vessels carrying Indian crew members, remember, have come under attack in the Gulf waters in recent weeks as the US enforced its blockade on the Strait of Hormuz and the Iranian ports. In one such attack, 3 Indian sailors were killed in a US strike.
एक्सेलेंसी, आप जानते हैं कि मैरीटाइम ट्रेड की दुनिया में भारत के लाखों सीफेरर्स आज दुनिया के अलग अलग समुद्र में अपनी सेवाएं दे रहे हैं, विश्व की प्रगति में बहुत बड़ा योगदान दे रहे हैं और मैं समझता हूं कि उनकी सुरक्षा भी उतना ही महत्वपूर्ण है। एक्सेलेंसी, समझौते के लिए शांति के प्रयासों में आपने भरपूर प्रयास किया है। मुझे पूरा विश्वास है कि समझौते में सीफेरर की सुरक्षा भी सुनिश्चित होगी और उसको प्राथमिकता मिलेगी।
It's a rough profession, there's no question about it, and we work together on it. This has been happening throughout time, but we work together on it. Yeah, certainly. We love all of those people. They're great people.
And the Indian Prime Minister praised the US leader for his efforts to bring peace in West Asia. Prime Minister Modi also stressed upon the opening of Hormuz. Listen to this.
एक्सेलेंसी, आप और हम सभी इस बात से सहमत हैं कि हॉर्मुज का खुला रहना एक वैश्विक अर्थव्यवस्था के लिए बहुत ही अनिवार्य है। एक्सेलेंसी, हम हमेशा कहते रहे हैं कि फ्रीडम ऑफ नेविगेशन सुनिश्चित होना चाहिए और इस पर हम सब ने मिलकर के बल देना चाहिए।
And Donald Trump also offered a strong public endorsement of India, saying the United States would come to the country's aid if it were attacked, while Prime Minister Modi remained in office. Listen in to what was said.
I think it's a great relationship. I can tell you this, without having a contract, we don't have a contract, you'd have to write contract, but if they were attacked, we would be there to help them. How is that? Is that a good statement? Okay, come here, man. If anybody attacks that man, we're going to be there.
And during his interaction with the reporters, WION Sybil asked President Trump when he would visit India. Listen in now.
President Trump, when will you go to India and how do you see Quad as well? This is a grouping that was started under your first term and this is a grouping that all the 4 countries are looking forward to.
Well, we had a great visit last time in India. We opened up that new stadium and I think there were 300,000-400,000 people. It seated like about 150,000 and there were 250,000 outside and there were 100,000 on the grass. That was, I don't know if that record's ever been broken, but I had a great time in India.
And again, answering WION's question on energy deals between India and the US, President Trump said India can do anything with the US. Listen in to exactly what was said.
How do you see energy cooperation? India is diversifying, buying more energy from across the world, including United States. I'm Siddhant from WION. How do you see India buying energy from you?
India can do anything they want with us. We have the best relationship. We cannot be closer than we are. Would you say that, sir? I don't think we can be any closer. Both him and I and our nations, but it really starts with the two of us. We cannot be closer.
Now, there may have been some frostiness in the ties between India and the US, but that camaraderie between Prime Minister Modi and the US President was on full display during that bilateral meeting on the sidelines of the G7 summit. Remember, this was the first face-to-face meeting between the two leaders after 16 months. Trump had labeled India earlier a hellhole, and a dead economy. In reference to the statements that were made, the US, in fact, earlier also imposed stiff tariffs on India, remember. But the meeting turned into a praising session for Prime Minister Modi, with Donald Trump describing him as a tough leader, a tough trader, in fact, who loves Indian people, a beautiful person, and also as nice as an angel. To stay up to speed with the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.